The year 2026 marks a significant milestone in Afghanistan's military modernization efforts with the introduction of its brand new main battle tank. This development has garnered attention not only across Central Asia but also among international defense analysts and military enthusiasts around the globe. After years of relying on older, often Soviet-era equipment, the Afghan defense sector has taken a bold leap forward with this indigenous upgrade. Today, we delve deep into everything you need to know about Afghanistan's latest military asset, from its design and performance to its implications for regional security. Afghanistan's history with armored vehicles dates back decades. Most of its tanks in the past were supplied by allies, primarily the Soviet Union during the Cold War. These included models like the And, which served the country for decades. However, these tanks, while reliable in their era, are considered obsolete by modern standards. Maintenance issues, limited armor protection, and lack of advanced electronics have made them ill-suited for the changing dynamics of warfare. Recognizing the need for modernization, Afghanistan has now stepped into a new chapter with a tank that merges local innovation with selective foreign support. The new Afghan tank is officially known as the named after a historical sword symbolizing strength and justice in Afghan culture. Developed under the Afghanistan Defense Innovation Program, the project began in early 2023 with the aim of creating a tank that would be cost-effective, technologically competent, and suitable for Afghanistan's rugged geography. At first glance, the stands out with its compact yet aggressive silhouette. Its design reflects a hybrid approach drawing inspiration from Western modular armor concepts and Eastern tank layouts. The turret is low profile and sloped, maximizing deflection of incoming projectiles. The hull is reinforced with composite armor that combines high-hardness steel with ceramic layers, providing robust protection against kinetic and shape charge threats. The weighs approximately 45 tons, making it a medium main battle tank, lighter than heavyweights like the American M1 Abrams or the Russian. This reduced weight provides it a key advantage in maneuverability, especially vital for Afghanistan's mountainous terrain and narrow roads. The tank is powered by a 1,200 horsepower turbo diesel engine supplied by an undisclosed Eastern European manufacturer, giving it a top road speed of 70 km per hour and an off-road capability that's been optimized for gravel and sandy conditions. One of the most talked about features of is its firepower. The tank mounts a 125mm smoothbore cannon capable of firing a variety of munitions, including high-explosive anti-tank, heat, fin-stabilized discarding sabot, APFSTs, and even programmable airburst rounds. The cannon is auto-loaded, reducing the crew size to just 3: a commander, driver, and gunner. This autoloader also improves the rate of fire, reaching up to 8 rounds per minute. Alongside the main cannon, the tank features a 7.62mm coaxial machine gun and a remotely controlled 12.7mm heavy machine gun mounted on the turret for anti-air and anti-infantry roles. Additionally, it integrates a compact drone launching bay located at the rear of the turret, an innovative feature not commonly found on MBTs. This allows the tank crew to deploy reconnaissance drones for battlefield awareness, scouting enemy positions without leaving the safety of the tank. The tank is also equipped with modern sensors and electronics. It has a fully digital fire control system, thermal imaging for night combat, and a hunter-killer engagement mode where the commander and gunner can track different targets simultaneously. The gun is stabilized on 2 axes, ensuring accurate fire on the move. Its navigation system includes satellite integration and terrain mapping, assisting movement in unfamiliar or hostile regions. In terms of protection, it includes active and passive defense systems. It uses explosive reactive armor, ERA, panels, particularly around the turret and frontal arc, to mitigate shape charge attacks. Additionally, the tank is fitted with an active protection system, APS, capable of intercepting incoming anti-tank guided missiles, ATGMs, and rocket-propelled grenades, RPGs. Smoke grenade launchers and an internal NBC, nuclear, biological, chemical, protection system round out the defensive suite. A unique aspect of this tank is its modular armor layout. Units can be customized depending on mission needs. For example, additional reactive panels can be added for urban combat, or they can be swapped for lighter armor in recon-oriented missions where speed is prioritized. This level of adaptability makes it ideal for Afghanistan's varying combat environments from desert plains to mountainous passes. Let's talk about the crew experience. The interior of the is designed for both functionality and comfort. While it's a fighting machine first and foremost, attention was paid to ergonomics and crew fatigue management. The seating is adjustable, the internal displays are digital and intuitive, and the air filtration system includes dust filters for desert operation. The tank also includes a compact kitchenette and water filtration unit for extended deployments. Production of the is being handled by the newly established Kabul Armored Systems facility, built with the support of multiple international defense contractors. Although Afghanistan is still growing its manufacturing capacity, this facility represents a massive leap forward in domestic military production. The first production batch of 20 tanks has already been delivered to the Afghan National Army, with plans to roll out a total of 150 tanks by 2028. Training for crews has been ongoing since late 2025. The Afghan government has invested in simulators and training academies to prepare tank commanders and maintenance personnel. There is also a mobile training unit that travels with the tanks to different military zones, ensuring rapid skill development in the field. Another aspect worth mentioning is cost. The reportedly costs around $3 million per unit, are significantly less than Western main battle tanks, which can range between $6 million to $10 million. This makes it not only a viable domestic option for Afghanistan but also an attractive proposition for other countries in the region looking for affordable modernization. International reaction to the has been mixed. Some nations applaud Afghanistan's move toward self-reliance and defense modernization. Others express concerns about a regional arms race. Pakistan, for instance, has kept a close watch on the development, especially as border tensions occasionally flare. Iran, on the other hand, has offered to collaborate on future upgrades, particularly in the electronics and drone sectors. From a strategic point of view, this gives Afghanistan a stronger position in terms of national defense. It signals to both allies and adversaries that the country is serious about protecting its sovereignty. It also allows the Afghan army to transition from a mostly infantry-based force to a more balanced combined arms capability. Beyond national pride and defense strategy, there's also a psychological component. The introduction of the boosts morale within the Afghan military and sends a message of stability to its citizens. After decades of conflict, the development of such an advanced system shows that Afghanistan is capable of high-tech innovation and long-term planning. There are challenges ahead, of course. Maintaining a fleet of modern tanks requires a consistent supply chain, technical support, and spare parts inventory. Afghanistan is currently negotiating with various countries for maintenance agreements and logistical support, especially with nations experienced in tank upkeep. Future variants of the are already on the drawing board. A command variant with extra communication equipment, an engineering variant equipped with a bulldozer blade and mine-clearing gear, and even an unmanned version are all being considered for the next phase of development. These innovations will further enhance the tank's utility in both conventional warfare and asymmetric combat scenarios. On the battlefield, early tests have shown them performing admirably. During simulated combat exercises in the Helmand region, it outmaneuvered older and BMP platforms, provided better target acquisition, and sustained few mechanical failures. Its ability to climb steep gradients and fire accurately on the move has been praised by field commanders. Reports also mention that its drone integration gives it a significant edge in intelligence gathering and ambush detection. One area where it may still lag behind is long-term battlefield sustainability. With limited refueling and repair stations in remote regions, the tank's endurance is tied to logistical preparedness. However, the Defense Ministry is reportedly working on mobile resupply units to address this gap. Despite being a newcomer in the tank world, it represents a meaningful step forward not just for Afghanistan, but for smaller nations seeking to build indigenous defense systems. Its balance of firepower, protection, and affordability sets a benchmark that other countries may soon follow. In the broader context of modern warfare, where drones, cyber warfare, and missile systems often take center stage, it reasserts the relevance of armored vehicles. Tanks remain the backbone of ground offensives, and having a domestically produced, modern main battle tank allows Afghanistan to adapt to both traditional and unconventional combat environments. There's also potential for export. Several Central Asian and African countries have reportedly shown interest in acquiring there, especially those facing budget constraints but requiring modern armor. If Afghanistan can scale up production and ensure a reliable support structure, it could become a notable player in the international arms market. The story of the is not just about steel and firepower, it's about transformation. A country long associated with conflict and reliance on foreign aid is now manufacturing its own modern military hardware. It's a testament to the resilience and forward thinking of Afghan engineers, policymakers, and soldiers. As the enters active service and continues to evolve, it symbolizes a turning point. Not just in military terms, but in national self-confidence. With the right investments, strategic alliances, and commitment to innovation, Afghanistan could very well write a new chapter in regional defense and industrial capability. And that brings us to the end of today's deep dive into the 2026 Afghanistan new tank, an impressive, multifaceted achievement that blends necessity, innovation, and strategy into a single formidable package.